Active on this particular video, just do understand that I don't care about your damn feelings. I care about what's right, irrespective of what you might consider your degree of victimhood to be, depending upon whatever you live through, whatever trauma that you experience, or even the color of your skin. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna call out time and time again bad behavior. I'm gonna call out time and time again how people should be acting as opposed to the bullshit that we accept. Nevertheless, the story here today comes from Atlanta, Georgia, black mecca of the United States, where the lovely, always sophisticated queens are demonstrating why they're referred to as queens. Now, let's get active on this particular piece of content. So, you have these ignorant, ratchet 304 hoes that are adorning the Lululemon garb up in the Lululemon store, acting like they're shopping, but really they're just doing hoe-ass shit, 304-ass shit, strumpet-ass shit for the gram. They're doing it for likes, attention, media, whatever. It's all dumb shit. Nevertheless, I think that it's interesting to encroach on this topic because I often say on this channel that women with this particular image, and this doesn't even look good. I don't know who told her that shit like that not like looks good, that men look at your fat ass body hitting the deck like that and we think that it's something that should be respected or appreciated. But for some reason, they think that it does. Now, in a community of women that apparently are offended by everything, yet embarrassed of nothing, we have yet another example into the hypocrisy of that notion. This perfectly describes why they don't want your asses in there anyway. Why can't you behave yourself? Why can't y'all just act right? But instead but they're just in there having fun, just being young ladies. And for that, I say bullshit. This is disruptive to the business. This damages not only the brand of the store to allow this behavior to happen within the four walls of their store. I mean, especially with their policies, which we're getting ready to go over here in a quick second. They can't do anything about this or they'll get fired. But then also it damages the brand of every other woman that adorns your same type of facial symmetry and aesthetic and color. This is simply disgusting behavior. And I don't know why more women don't speak out against this. I don't understand. It seems like everybody is scared to speak out in regards to this behavior. We need to stop reinforcing these types of stereotypes by reinforcing that these women can do this without facing critique and or criticism. This is not normal shit. Act like a decent human being. I mean, it don't even look good. Half the women up on here just are in late stage obesity, probably suffering with the sugar, the diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. But yet you can't tell them nothing. How dare you talk ill of their red ass hair? How dare you talk ill of their ratchet ass behavior? How dare you? This is not your store. This is not your business. Imagine customers coming in, especially with kids, and they come in and they see some shit like this. That store is not going to get my business. I'm going to turn around and go the complete opposite direction. And it's actually crazy to see the degree of support that behavior like this is getting. This moron says, I actually support the ghettification of Lululemon. Now listen to this logic. Black women should wear whatever they want. These white brands should not carry the mindset and message that white is luxury. Keep this in mind. Rather, they should make the brand luxurious for all people, not just whites. Now, the owners and execs over at Lululemon have never said that they don't support black people or that it's only a for white culture. This ratchet ass comment comes from a perception that she is a victim of a type of clothing that fits well on a slender woman. See, idiots like this, they accumulate normal, average-looking bodies as white or European and big, fat, obese women as black. They are normalizing obesity in a community. Why do you think that the black women are so much fatter than black men? It's because there's a normalization to it. And now they want to ghettoify brands that don't like ghetto shit. In fact, I can't think of any type of brand that would want to be ghettofied. But it's not about being like, it's about protesting what they think is an injustice onto them. And instead of protesting something based in facts or reality that it actually happened, they'll just go into a store and protest by dancing like strippers. Against my better judgment, let's check out some of these comments. There's actually no evidence of the founder being racist against black people. He said that he's against Asians and fat people wearing the brand. Now, he did say this about Asian people, something about he created lululemon to have 3 L's in it because Japanese people can't say the word. That's some crazy shit. But nevertheless, he did have also some disparaging comments in regards to fat people, not about them being fat, but about a brand should not be all-inclusive. That's the purpose of having a brand. He wants it to appeal to people in shape and have a high willingness to spend. Trying to sell products to people that have little to no purchasing power or little to no disposable income has not worked out for a lot of businesses ever in the history of ever. She follows up, I'm sure that this video will add us to the hit list though. Wouldn't this just make brands want to distance themselves from blackness even more? I wonder. Thank you, Hood Booger. Oh, my guy. Hood Booger. Anyone can already shop there. What in the F are you talking about? Exactly. Except now these black welfare queens made that brand lose value that quick. That's why black people can't have nice things. As a black woman, you should reject this behavior. Look at those white people in the background filming. They're filming because they caught black women in the wild acting up. Grow the F up.
So I've seen a group of women twerking in a Lululemon store, and it's just like, you know, I hate to be the one to say it, but that's why they don't want us in there now. That's exactly why they don't want us in there now. Like, what was the reason for y'all going to these people's establishment, bothering shoppers, bothering employees, causing a ruckus? For what? Clicks and views? You just like the clout is crazy. When the TikTok ban came, I honestly think we all just need we need schedule breaks where all social media shuts down in this country.
The auntie would know. Listen, I love to shake my and have fun too, but there's a time and a place for it. Y'all screaming, we're just having fun while twerking in Lululemon. A place where the owner made it clear he doesn't F with us. Now, again, there's no record of him actually saying that, but let's just say for argument's sake that he did. Why would you then engage in behavior to show exactly why he doesn't F with you? Why? Why would you want to prove his point? That's like getting a F on a test and you say, wait, no, I'm actually smart. I know this subject, teacher. And then you just go and get another F on the test. Why would you not then go get an A on the test? To demonstrate the bad behavior that someone might be talking about by showing more of that bad behavior. Genius level shit. That's not fun. That's classless, ghetto, and embarrassing. We have to do better because we are better than this. Hey, listen, they about to throw their wigs off of their head and come running at you full sprint to stop you from telling the truth because they don't like the truth. They don't prioritize the truth. They prioritize just whatever they feel in the current moment. And no matter how much that you tell them no, no matter how much you ask them to stop, they will out ignorant your patience. But the icing on cake on top of all of this is that these are the women that are supposed to be of marriageable material. These are the options that we currently have today. That's who we are supposed to be picking from. But y'all get mad at men like me for exploring options, whether they be internationally or within the States, but just don't look like my mama. But I can appreciate comments like this because they can at least look long enough at what's happening in the culture around them to truly question and to try to hold others accountable. For these are the ones that may inevitably be better options for men that would want to still choose them as opposed to the ones in the store demonstrating themselves like the ratchets that they are. Last but not least, to all of the rabid young ladies that are down up in my comments right now just telling me how you feel about me. If you claim to have standards, then why are you not speaking against this when stuff like this happens? You're quick, rapid quick, to call out men for everything. But when women are out here acting reckless in public, you're completely silenced. And in fact, trying to find anything that I said that's wrong, or that you feel that's wrong. You say that you're the most educated or the most empowered. You're leading this thing. If that's true, then lead. But do understand that you cannot ask for respect while letting the worst examples of you represent you. That's not empowerment. That's just looking the other way. That's not how a leader operates. A leader will call out bad behavior when they see it, when it's a bad example of us. And no matter how much that men have tried to fix this, a lot of us have already stepped back and away and say, y'all can have it. Shit, we only got short lives to live up here. We don't need to be saving an entire community. Y'all can have it. Everyone can lead their own life at the end of the day, but unless that there's more women actively calling this shit out, who have sense enough to call out this bad behavior, then don't be surprised when no one takes you seriously. All right, guys, that's my thoughts, reactions in regards to this. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comment box down below. Let's have a fruitful conversation in regards to this behavior. And until next time. Oh yeah, last but not least, join my men's self-development community. Damn it. Link to it down below. The brotherhood up there is growing each and every day. We absolutely shining and upgrading, especially if you're interested in financial education to create an abundance lifestyle, to create financial flexibility and financial independence going into the future. Guys, come through, all right? Click that link down below, beam up, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman